Hello and welcome everybody to part 39 of the Elves of Lórien 3rd Age Let's Play. Welcome to a 1 hour special while I'm away on holiday. A treat for you guys. This does not mean that part 30... was it 35? That has the like counter on it. That 1 hour special will still happen when the 1,000 like target on part 35 is reached. But this is an extra one as I have neglected 3rd Age lately. It has been the first sort of Let's Play I drop when I run out of time to record Let's Plays. So here's me making up for it while I'm away. The schedule this week, as you probably will have guessed, and hopefully you've watched my Hear Me Roar vlog, was Genoa on Monday, this part, 1 hour special of Elves today, Tuesday. Tomorrow will be Empire Total War, normal 20-minute part, 20-30-minute part. On Thursday there won't be a part. I don't have enough time to record 2 Genoa parts, unfortunately. And on Friday there will be a Harad part. And that will be a 1 hour special as well. And then I will be back to recording my usual videos as normal on the 26th of June. And that'll be starting off again with Empire Total War. So until then, hope you enjoy the content, and let's get to it anyway. So we've got Lord Celeborn here, defending now against the Isengard Horde. If we can defeat them here, the Horde shouldn't be able to reform because they don't have their own territory yet. But obviously if they kill me, I will lose my faction leader and some of the best units that I have at the moment. I don't want that to happen. Mainly I don't want to lose Celeborn. Only recently did we defend against the tide of filth that spawned from this place, and now we must be its liberators and protectors. So the enemy's formed up exactly where I did. The huge tide of Urukai. What have they got there? Got their wargs way back here. Right. Well, essentially, I'm not going to venture out. I'll try and hold them in the streets. With a unit of spearmen at each with sort of these 2 entries here. Spread them out when we get a chance. Actually, I'm going to keep this unit back here in case I get flanked. And this other unit, which has nearly the same as exactly the same as the other unit, will form up here, hopefully, in the street. There we go. My swordsman can form up here. Back behind everyone. And then we need to deploy the archers, of course, the all-important archers. Which we're going to do quite difficultly. We should be able to do it fine. Stakes, actually, that's a good point. I don't want to not use stakes. Don't know why they can't use stakes. These guys can all use stakes. So let's play stakes here. That's what I'm trying to do. Let me play stakes. If I deploy them like that, can they deploy like that? Can they? Will they? Who knows? Let's put stakes at the front, like so. In fact, I'll bring up my spearmen closer, so there's less likelihood of the enemy rampaging over us. It's a long setup, I know, but I want to get this right. Stakes like that. Hopefully they won't come in from the other side, so that should hold them there. These 2 units of archers can form like so. These spearmen have there, and Celeborn here. Right. A bit unorthodox, but that should hopefully work. Now we'll pull these archers back to here and here. And should the enemy breach us, these troops here will be the first that they encounter. Infantry behind the spearmen to hold the enemy at bay. But hopefully my archers will do the majority of the damage. I'm just trying to see where the enemy will split its forces. It looks like they're splitting left and right, slightly more going over to the right. Marching towards me. If we can hold out for the full battle time limit, then that would work great too. And I'm keeping these two back here. I know I should probably plug up that gap there, but the enemy could flank round and come from here as well. So, seeing as I don't have enough spearmen to cover all of them, I'll have to hope that they will stay formed up like so. I can push forward with the spearmen a little bit, and also spread them out a bit more, so a bit more appropriate. Hopefully, be a bit more effective. So your move, Isengard. We fortified ourselves. Your move. Not doing too much. They're all keeping units in reserve here as well. Pikemen. These archers. Sort of moving around with the reavers. I don't know if that's to sort of divide and conquer me so that I can't combat them all at the same time. But while that's happening, I am going to fast forward because otherwise we could be sat here for the entirety of the 1 hour special. And as I have said in my Harad recording, which you'll get to see on Friday, I know a lot of you have been wanting to see more campaign map action. Oh, where are my cavalry? They're over here. Didn't realise they were. Let's run back with the cavalry. Didn't realise they were here. Oh no, cavalry. Didn't realise you were stuck here. Oh, they've got themselves impaled on plenty of the stakes. Good wargs. Good wargs. Go straight to the nasty stakes. Run, cavalry, run. Didn't realise you was there. Whoops. Let's bring them in. And the enemy looks like it's deploying over here. But yeah, as I've said in my Harad part, which we'll get to see on Friday, a lot of the comments recently have been sort of like, oh, I wish we could see more campaign map action, as well as, you know, the focus on the battles. And hopefully this is an answer to that. We'll get to see plenty. So the wargs have really been felled by those stakes. We've taken out that threat straight away. And now Uruk-hai raiders coming from my spearmen, which I'm now going to bring. I'm going to bring my infantry forward to meet them, to help out my swordsmen so they're not totally overwhelmed. And if it looks like the enemy isn't going to flank around me any further, I will commit some extra troops to help them. But it looks like Uruk-hai bodyguard are coming around here to... not sure why. Well, archers can pretty much pick off whoever they like right now. I just need Uruk-hai dead and down. Let's get my cavalry slightly a bit more range, like so. So, we have Uruk-hai that are leaking through because they've just swarmed my ranks here. Likewise, they're doing it here. So we're going to have to commit some more troops to each one. Light infantry are going to have to attack them here, and spearmen, I'm going to need them to engage. Got orc reavers over here. They might be able to hold. How are the spearmen actually faring over here? They need more over here, so commit the infantry there. I'll keep this spearman unit ready, just in case. But I'm going to lose a lot of elves today. Hopefully the enemy is going to lose just as much. They're already thundering through my ranks here. Trying not to let them budge so that we can push them through. Them down. And I'm not using fire arrows because I'd rather the more efficient accuracy of the non-flaming arrows, because it does decrease accuracy a little bit. These guys need to stand their ground rather than engaging the enemy. That's what the infantry here is for. But they're charging through these Uruk-hai Ragers, which I'll get my light infantry to do. spearmen to guard this area. There's a few that have poured through. Let's see what's like. 21% of the enemy has gone down. If we can hold, we will take heavy losses, but we will claim victory. What are we shooting at over here? The Uruk-hai bodyguards. I would rather you guys brought down the pikemen. And what over here? Uruk-hai archers. Let's bring down the crossbowmen. This guy's now engaging. Rather than obviously all focusing on the bodyguard. Yes, it will mean a morale drop, but I'd rather your arrows be spent knocking the enemy senseless.
Something changes in the course of battle. For defeat seems almost certain.
No, it doesn't. They're still losing double the amount of men we are. Even though some of those reavers have made it through. They'll be picked up by these elves here. We have been forced back quite dramatically. Elves losing a lot of health.
The enemy
but we're holding, and we brought down the general.
Enemy, but no less dead for that. We must press our advantage.
Hopefully that will mean their morale will touch break. It's been easy to hold the enemy here so far. And the arrows are knocking the enemy down. Over here though, it's just a swell of enemies as they knock through my ranks now. I have to perhaps commit these Lórien Rangers, we will see, or the Galadrim, when they run out of ammunition. Well, my men are holding so far, and the enemy is just about to hit the 50% men lost mark, which is good. We can hold and we can win. We can push them back. Yeah, the AI here spamming out move orders to try and get their units past my wall of elves. I'll pull this other unit of infantry round to try and engage the pikemen that have now broken through our ranks. At least get my archers to engage with them.
Only half the enemy force remains.
There we go. Lórien Rangers to engage the pikemen to bring them down. Cavalry is just about to run out of ammunition, so let's use them now as a strike force. Where are there no pikemen? There are pikemen here, plus there's those stakes, I don't want to hit them. We have sent those bodyguards packing. Over here we also claim a bit of a victory now, we're starting to halt the enemy's advance. So with my cavalry I'm going to bring them round like so and attack the archers that are up on this sort of small mound here. Because most of the pikemen are now pushing through past my units. They will be being met by my archers here. Celeborn is nearly out of ammunition. In fact, he probably already is. Yes. I'm holding here, but my troops are being knocked down quite extensively. Trying to hold. A number of Uruks there though. Uruk carpeting. We've specialised. We've diversified rather. My cavalry here. Let's get them now to charge into the Uruk-hai archers. If Isengard are dead after this, I shall be incredibly happy. My spearmen here still causing a problem. My Lórien Rangers don't know why I've turned around. There's nobody round back. Although, what's this unit here? It says there's a unit over here. So one running away? Yes, what's this over here? General's bodyguard or something, or infantry. Pull my crossbowmen out of there. My crossbowmen, my longbowmen, my archers, my cavalry, whatever you want to call them. Hello, ICD! We've broken the pikemen. They're now running. Well, they're holding anyway. I'm being hit from behind by my archers, which will bring them down quite quickly. My elves are being wedged into a point here. But they're holding firm. We're approaching 50% of our forces lost, but the enemy has over 75% lost now. And they're breaking as well. The thing is, we will need to chase them down after this, and I'm not sure how many men I'll have to spare, but if I can rally my archers together, which they have taken several losses, should be alright.
From such tidings does victory emerge.
It does emerge indeed. The enemy has broken over here. Majority is still the Uruk-hai infantry, which poses a severe threat. These guys are no longer firing. Let's charge them in. Use the Galadrim archers to full effect. Charge against the Uruk-hai archers again with my cavalry. My Lórien infantry here doing a grand job. Let's try and bring down this crossbowman now. Repeated charge and strikes. We've broken the archers though. I'm going to chase them down with my cavalry, make sure they're all gone. Galadrim have now engaged and are slicing and dicing with their two-handed swords. Finishing the enemy off quite nicely there. Pikemen are coming back for round 2, but we should be able to finish them as well. Enemies running here, and there's enough Lórien infantry to finish them off. We're going to charge in here with more Galadrim against the pikemen who've rallied, and we've got more heavy infantry incoming too. I'll bring Celeborn over to this side too. A lot of the enemy now routed and utterly annihilated. We'll try and chase after as many of them as possible with the cavalry, but obviously limited cavalry. Charge after the crossbowmen here. Lórien infantry finishing off the rest of the crossbowmen here then, and doing mighty fine jobs. These guys are out of arrows. Let's get them to attack the crossbowmen as well, show them some payback, felling a lot of our archers. These guys are severely brought down by the crossbowmen. Just a few spearmen and Lórien infantry that remained. Both spearmen. Charging in now though with my Galadrim and my general Celeborn. Should be able to bring these guys down quite nicely. Bring down those archers there, and we've broken the crossbowmen here. Victory would seem to be ours. They've lost 91%, so we can afford to chase after these guys. Sort of sally out from Fangor next turn. Just look at that though. Utter annihilation. We lost just over 50% of our forces. Just these guys here to defeat next. Bring the cavalry round to slam into their flanks. I haven't tried to flank them, I've just hit them hard with my swords. Lórien Rangers going off these guys, and we'll end the battle there. Okay, so hardly we may be able to fell the entire force here. But a heroic victory. We've lost just under 600 men. The enemy army has been utterly annihilated. Most kills gained by Lórien infantry there. Well done to them. And with that, hopefully it is an end to Isengard. I'd like to say that it's definitely their end now. Had enough dealing with them. I want to turn my focus onto Mordor and obliterate them.
They will not see us in the forest.
I know, I'm just going to execute them this time. No more messing. Another Isengard army, obviously part of the Horde, so that should be the end of them. And I'm bringing down some Galadrim archers, a fresh unit, 102 of them. They, plus a few of my troops from Fangorn, should be more than enough to finish Isengard forever. Chieftain of Isengard is dead. So the next one's taking up the mantle. So what do we have? We've got 100 Uruk-hai bodyguards, his bodyguards, Uruk-hai crossbowmen, and some Warg riders.
My lord.
Let's try and spy on him. Sneak in. Uh-oh. That looked painful. It's my spy down. Right. As much as I hate doing it, I'm going to merge them though. These troops here. So I now have enough spearmen to confront the enemy.
Yes, my lord.
Swiftly! You will ruin these trees no longer! Come on! Elven, follow me.
Yes, my lord.
For the light!
We now have enough troops to finish Isengard once and for all. Fangorn should be fine under our protection now. Let's look at the income. More Galadrim, please. Alright, what can we build here? Fairground. Let's go for that. Galadrim here, which I've been able to recruit. Send them
Elves!
down to Thorenberg, where I'm bringing up some troops that will need to be sent back
Elven warriors!
to be replenished. And here I'll be holding up against Mordor. Now I'll wait for their armies to come to me. I'm going to scout down south with my spy here to see the enemy come toward me.
Yes, my lord.
And we're looking for Gondor right now. We're trying to find out where.
Question.
What's happened to Gondor? Where have they gone? Assume they're all back here still. Gondor
Tomorrow's
capital's
journey
Tarnost.
planned out.
But perhaps we'll see if we can liberate Gondor and take Minas Tirith and give it back to Gondor, because they'll be useful in helping us take down Mordor. So this is where Mordor's largest force is. They've got Mumakil here. That's why I need to build up a fresh force whenever I can get it done. Archery range will need to be built at some point soon. Oh, and Adhorn has become an elven-looking place. Nice. That's cool. I didn't realise I could change on the campaign map like that, but that's pretty cool. Improved forest paths. That sounds good to me. I should probably build this art gallery actually to improve the culture rating. Isengard has managed to hold and survive. Can't build any troops here, as you can see, because it's going to take so many turns for them all show up. I will build the swordsmen when they eventually come here, but it's going to take a long time. Let's build Ballista though in readiness for defense against Mumakil, and then we will. No, I've got troops over here, haven't I? I forgot about that. Linking up my armies now. We can push against the Wild Men of Dunland with this army. Take Tharbad. It's their strongest force. So let's end the turn. We've been presented by a diplomat of the High Elves. What do they want? Surprised they haven't tried to trade for Rivendell back yet, or rather Imladris.
Set up an ambush.
Isengard's turn very short. Wild Men of Dunland sending some troops off, which is good, so hopefully that will reduce the garrison at Tharbad. Will help me succeed.
Set up an ambush.
War declared between Gondor and the Wild Men of Dunland. Can't be useful for them. Ballista, Isengard, Marketplace, and Ostjude at Austinhead Hill. New family member. Let's have a look at my family members actually. So many of them. Where are you? Oh, you're here. Lol. Got my commander.
For the
Oops.
light!
So let's go
There's
and
the target.
assault
Put
them
them
here.
down!
And we can attack them straight away. But I may put a ram on just in case. And could get the Galadrim guards going on ladders.
Keep them off balance.
Oh, we've got an army behind us.
Get me, you coward.
Let's actually see then if I attack,
Be wary.
will
Take them out!
the enemy be reinforced by the army behind? No, they won't. Okay, well I'll assault now in a moment, but I just want to deal with Isengard first. I want to see them go.
Elves! Engage!
We won't give them a night battle. We'll just obliterate them.
Not be allowed to
So I'll fight this
triumph
battle, and then
day.
we will go. We'll do a little bit more of the campaign map, and then we'll fight that battle for Tharbad. Let's wait a turn. More cheery day, I think we should have to end Isengard's life. There we go. Cheery elven time. My archers all ready. Let's put the stakes out in case the wargs come for us. Spearmen in front. General's bodyguard here. So yes, there are the wargs. So with my spearmen, oh sod it, I'll leave this flank exposed to defend these guys over here. The stakes they'll hold these guys back here in front of the Lórien Rangers. I'm going to get them all to target the Warg Riders. Hopefully we can slay down the wargs before they ever get to us. Yeah, there they go. Rapidly being knocked down, and they're coming straight for us here, so they should hit the wooden stakes as well. Then we'll pull back the archers so that we can hit the Iroquois bodyguard, who the spearmen are undoubtedly going to be focusing on. But these wargs are being knocked down quite extensively. I'm on guard mode, and we'll activate his special ability and hold them back as they crash into our ranks. And the Warg Riders, okay, I'm no longer worried too much about them. My spearmen, I'm hoping will hold these guys back, but I'm not sure. But with the rest of my archers, I'm going to deal with the other unit of bodyguards for now. These wargs being utterly annihilated. We'll deal with the Iroquois bodyguards, then the skirmishers, the crossbowmen. Until then, my spearmen will have to hold these Iroquois bodyguard in place, which is exactly what they're doing. And doing ruddy well. See how the next bodyguard's doing, coming toward us. Not well. They're being felled quite nicely. And then we'll move on to the crossbowmen, who have sensibly gone into loose formation. That's about it. Okay, being pushed back here by Isengard's forces though. And I am going to have to pull back with my archers shortly, because otherwise they're going to spill across onto them. So we'll pull back with these two units. I don't want them caught up. Being kicked there by that unit. And there's more Iroquois bodyguards charging in now. We'll try and attack them here. Bring them all down. Hopefully not to kill too many of my own spearmen. I'm attacking that back unit first, so the spearmen can continue to unleash hell on the front unit. Yeah, so everyone's able to fire. Otherwise I'll just flank round with them. But pretty much all of my elves are able to unleash deadly volleys at this unit, which is now pulled back. Their hit points rapidly decreasing now, and they'll soon be annihilated. Crossbowmen trying to reform and work out some way to stop me, but this is Isengard's end. Determined, damn it!
Only half the enemy force remains.
I'll not let them live again. Spearmen holding strong. See these foul creatures back into the abyss. These guys have actually got a perfect view, as long as they're not hitting my elves' heads, to actually fly right over them and bring the enemy down. But with the other unit, there's only 12 of them left. It's only a matter of time. So I'm going to start getting my units to target the crossbowmen now. So both units, one's down to 38, the other one is down to 6, which is what's being targeted now. Then we can target the 37 that remain here, while the rest start on the crossbowmen. Loose formation they may well be, but they're still going to be annihilated. Sindar archers here, showing their might and worth. The elite of all in Galadrim.
Our men have slain the enemy general. A worthy enemy, but no less dead for that. We must press our advantage.
Enemy general's down, and they've now broken through my spearmen just in blind panic. To be brought down and annihilated. My spearmen are good. They're going to charge now against the crossbowmen, finish them off. Taking quite a battering. Friendly fire, and obviously just dealing and holding the Uruk-hai down. Get all my archers target on this Uruk bit here. No, I'm going to continue just to try and bring down as many of them as possible. I can with my archers. Unit's probably going to get away, but we'll fast forward till they do. A few of my men caught in friendly fire there. 19 that make it away. Can live with that. We'll exit the battle. Clear victory. 68 men lost. Let's see. Brief overview there, but utter annihilation. And please say Isengard is now annihilated, never to return.
Stay in the trees. We must defend these lands. They will not see us in the forest.
Yes, faction destroyed. Been eradicated.
Sire.
Finally, we are free of them. Isengard is no more. We will now free the world of men, liberate, and claim victory. We only need to hold 35 regions, and we need to, as part of that, eradicate the Orcs of the Misty Mountains. So that will be something we'll have to campaign out from Imladris. Although, haven't they been destroyed? Didn't I destroy them, actually? Yeah. Oh no, Orcs of the Misty Mountains are still alive. Assume still up here somewhere. Orcs of the Misty Mountains, yeah, they've still got somewhere up here. I wonder if I can build a spy just to have a look. Yes, let's go for that. We could get more Galadrim, but I'm going to leave that for now. Council Chamber, Armour, Ballista Maker, Artist Studio, not much point. We'll save up the money for now, and now we'll attack Tharbat. No, we're not actually. I said I'd do a bit more campaign maps up first, didn't I? So we're going to hold off here. My spy, go away, allied script. Let's take a look at this. Rebel town bandits. Ah, it's where Rohan's horde has come.
I would fight for your people as
That's where
if
they've
they
come
were
to
my
settle.
own
King Theodred
friend.
the Just.
Your attention is an honor, noble ally.
Glad they're keeping their troops together. Because as long as they do, they should be alright. Strike
I would fight
back.
for your people as if they were my own friend.
My lord. Approaching.
That's undefended. Reasonably, so is Edris actually. We can push down on that and take them back. Give it back to Rohan, act as our allies, and push towards Mordor, because we already have a gateway into Mordor, so I'm not too worried about not having one. Just with my spy, let's see what the forces of Mordor are doing. Are they rallying towards us? Doesn't Doesn't seem like it. Probably going after Gondor.
Yes, my lord.
Which is where I'm sending my diplomat now.
Yes.
After we've gone past the new Haradrim huge city. Limelight Fort, useless as ever. Let's merge all the final troops there. Should have full companies now. We can get Lórien infantry. Mining network could be fine because we've got plenty of culture rating, but as I keep saying, it's because the main vegetation is mountains and elves flourish in woodland. So not much point really building stuff up here per se. Right, Tharbad.
Be wary.
We'll take it.
Advance.
We'll have to knock it down with the ballista, but we shall annihilate these guys as well. And the men of Dunland will learn to fear Elven Fury. And then we can hopefully defend from that reinforcing army from behind. These guys should be even easier to bring down than Isengard, because they've probably got the best armour of an evil faction, highest armour ratings of an evil faction, I would have thought. Mordor, again, should be too much trouble in the end, because they do have low armour, which we saw when I engaged them to take that settlement just north of the Misty Mountains. Not Misty Mountains, the Dead Marshes, rather. So I have all my archers arranged like so. Galadrim guards. And we'll attack the gates. Oh, we're being shot at. Where are we being shot at from? The towers, is it? Okay. In that case, we'll go into loose formation. This is properly Elves, come on, sort yourselves out, men. Could just pull them back, to be honest, but hopefully it's not going to be too long before we bring down the gates. I'll fast forward till the gates are down. But we're already starting to make a carpet of men of Dunland from inside. 10% of the enemy killed, 1% of mine before the battle even begins. They're putting troops on the wall, clansmen, and that's not really going to help them. It's going to make them more of a nice target, I would have thought. Lost 14% so far. Gates now at half strength, and they're bringing up more. Oh, they're bringing up hunters, which are archers. No, they're javelin men, spearmen. And now they're on the wall. Yes. Oh no, they are archers. They are archers. I was wrong. I'm bringing these guys down though quite nicely, even though they're protected by the wall. Spearmen up on the wall are getting... Whoa, they've been shredded. My elves are bloody good shots. They've killed 24% against my 2% losses so far. 25% now. Before we even get into the town, the rest of their men back here. Swiftly brought down. Barbarian-esque type troops. Although, uh-oh, that's not good. I have run out of ammunition.
The gates are down.
Okay, well, we'll all have to just fight it out. And I go with my my archers then. Probably would have done more damage with the flaming ammo, wouldn't I? Oh well, we'll target some of their towers, try and bring them down now. Get my general's bodyguard to keep firing. Charge him with the Galadrim guard though. should be able to do a pretty decent amount. We'll charge them straight into the spearmen here. The other unit spearmen can deal with the tribal axemen. And I may flank around with my archers. Oh damn it, they've got cavalry.
The enemy's walls.
I have to be careful about them. And let's not have crispy elves, so let's stop that. Let's bring them all inside. Let's get these spearmen not into the main melee here, but round it. And let's get this other unit of Galadrim guards to form up over this side, so that we can all push in. Right, they're just going to merge through the rest of the troops, but we'll get them to attack now because they'll be able to hit from the flank, which is what I wanted them to do. I've now got cavalry coming down towards us, which is fine. Galadrim guards in the way, they won't get to my archers, who are more vulnerable. These guys are skirmish mode. And we'll get them to attack these spearmen, which will be coming off the wall very shortly. Does have its spearmen now, which are actually starting to do some damage to my elves, which is not good. You can stay strong. Spearmen, though, hopefully beating back these tribal axemen. Hopefully felling cavalry as they try and push through our ranks. As we brought down by the Galadrim guards. They are pushing through though, which is not good. I continue to bring all my archers around on this side though. Just get them around. These guys up on the walls will get them to attack the clansmen at least. My ballista's just missing, so I'm not even going to bother with that anymore. Oh, right down here, the Galadrim wanting to get in on the action. I'll bring the enemy down, but it's a harder battle than I thought it would be. I thought it might be a bit easier than this. Okay, more light infantry, but we're going to claim the square, take out the chieftain's bodyguard with my elite elves. Galadrim through the ranks at least. And then we can flank round these guys because the Galadrim guards now have finally sort of started to hold their ground. And they can push the enemy back. Defeated the clansmen on the wall, so all of you, would you kindly just form up here, please? General's bodyguard is free to do what he wants. We're going to bring them... I don't want to risk the general inside the wall, so we'll leave him outside for now. It's fine. Here, my spearmen getting into the tribal axemen. Bring them down now. Elite Galadrim. Bring down the savage tribal axemen. They brought up here, they brought their light troops back, their light axemen, their tribesmen or whatever. And the Galadrim guards now sort of pushing around, really enveloping these guys, and they're over 50% losses. By the end, I could have lost half my men, to be honest. Hopefully I've got enough to fight on another day. So we're now going to push up to here with all my archers for a huge infantry swarm to smash into these light troops. They're bringing back their cavalry, what's left of them. Let's get Galadrim guards to attack these guys here now. And spearmen making good headway now. Just be careful about these horsemen though, because if they charge me I don't actually have any cover for them. So I may have to hold off with my archers because I don't want to lose them. Facing stiffer resistance here than I thought. Come on, Galadrim. Show the might of the elves. So let's bring my general in. From some morale and elite unit engagement. Where have they all pulled away to? Oh no, the cavalry's pulled away now. They've left their square free for some reason. In we go, leading with the Galadrim because they're the strongest troops and they should have the most shock resistance if they are charged by the enemy. I don't know why they're thinking to flank round with the General's bodyguard up here, because I'm just going to go in and take their square now. But it looks like the cavalry may be about to move round. I need to push up through the middle as soon as possible. But there's so many of these clansmen, it's going to take a while still to get through them all. The General's bodyguards now reach us, we'll give a rallying call, and we'll charge in with them as well, do some damage. These tribal axemen nearly being brought down, and we can swing around and help them out. Now with that, I would assume the enemy will bring their troops back to face me.
Lost half their men.
Which is exactly what they're doing. And we'll move to fight them there. Bring my weaker elven units to face the chief's bodyguard.
We've lost. Our men have taken control of the city.
Let's charge these guys here. And over here, my Galadrim should be able to kill cavalry and infantry. Which means at least no more reinforcements to these guys in the middle. I get my spearmen into the mix. My general's actually pushed himself right to the front. Oh yeah, because these guys aren't pushing forward. They were at guard mode. But that's allowed my general's bodyguard to push forward and do a lot of damage. Because these guys don't mess about. Sindar archers are right in there. So let's see how we're faring. Pushing up against the general's bodyguard. It's going pretty well. They've lost a huge portion of their troops. Galadrim slaughtering these tribal axemen, and cavalry is being knocked down quite heavily. But we need to push up to help the troops engaging the general's bodyguard unit now. My general leading the charge, annihilating this unit. Huge two-handed swords of doom, slicing and dicing. And then in the main area here, rapid decline in the enemy forces. Should be able to win very shortly. Oh, nice. Hewing them in two. Between the two of them there. Slice, slice. Slice, thrust, slice, slice. He down. Extensively pushing forward up in the middle now. All of the enemy is engaged here. All of the Galadrim pushing forward. Sindar archers doing great work there. And now the enemy's broken, and we're free to push up with our strongest troops. flank these guys here. Free the Galadrim who've been holding them up until such a moment, and then we can reinforce these troops here by fighting off the chieftain. They're doing quite well, but they're taking sort of standard losses to achieve those results. So we'll push up, keep chasing this unit down here. Slaying the rest of these guys here, and we can make our final push into the square. Meet up with the Galadrim. I'll give the men of Dunlin this. They're not as weak as I thought, and they've earned my elven respect, but they will now be fed to the elven dogs. I don't know. Elves have pets? Probably keep humans as pets. Flanking the enemy now. This should end quite quickly. Let everybody know we're here. Slaughter them with the Sindars. See the two-handed blades swinging in the air, glistening, and at the cost of my Lórien, or Archers of Lórien, probably be able to finish off this General's Bodyguard quite soon now.
Our men have lost control of the city.
There we go. Start control at taking the city now, finishing them off, and my troops now swell and push in. I think it's all the cavalry's being brought down now. And caught between these two troops, I mean, you'll actually be able to watch them quite rapidly in front of you on the screen. Just push these units from both sides. Trying to pull away. And just slaughter. Oh. Ouch. So let's try and arrange the Galadrim guards. Like so. Everybody is now, over here at least, done. I'm going to reform them, and then I'm going to pull away with these troops so that the chieftain can try and smash into my Galadrim guards. Pulled away with one unit already. The Lórien Rangers pushing on the rest of them, and we're going to go into shield wall with the Galadrim Guard here. So we'll run away with the archers here. These guys should form up quickly enough into a spear wall.
We await your command.
And now if they want to come for us, they'll have to try and get through the elven wall, or they're just going to follow off cheekily to the side because I've left a bit of a gap there.
Forward. General's Bodyguard, reform, you spineless women!
Going against this one, it would seem. And if they get through these guys, they'll be facing Galadrim archers. So they're trying up against the Galadrim guards, the spear wall. Charging with my General's Bodyguard. For the lols. And we'll be able to take this battle just in time. Oh, double swipe at the general there. He's going to fall quite rapidly. So I can see if I can see my general, but I don't know where he's gone. Don't even know if he has a different unit model.
If we continue like this,
oh, he does. Here he is. He's just a dude with no helmet on. That's cool. And he gets his awesome shield. Hewing down the last few now. General and his sort of 2 bodyguards remain. Oh, managed to slay a Sindar. You should be so lucky. They will now slay you. I thought that should be said in sort of like a Bane voice.
You slew a Sindar. Now I will slay you.
Something like that. I don't know how that comes out on the mic. Probably comes out terrible. The Bane impression I've been working on. It's good fun.
Now you have my permission to die. Show them Elven Fury!
And if that doesn't come clear in the mic, I was sort of saying, show them Elven Fury, and you have my permission to die, as Bane does in his crazy voice. Oh, we're not going to get chance to kill the general because we're about to claim the square anyway. Ah. Oh, let's continue it just to slay him. Slay him! Come on. These guys have worked for it. They want this. Look at him go again. He staggers. He swings again. There's a poke there. There's sort of a thrust. Swing, thrust, slice, string. Oh, I would not want to be that dude. That has got to hurt. Slice. It's like, why aren't you slicing? You're going straight through. It's magical. Slice. This dude has a lot of hit points. What is this about? Come on. Bring him down. Come on, we must have broken his shield at least by now. Oh, that was a double one to the head and neck. He's got to fall, surely. He's doing the I will survive sort of. I will survive. You will not survive. Although you're having a ruddy good go of it. I could just quit the battle, to be honest. But I'd rather see this guy go down. There we go. Finally. How many hits does it take to kill him? A lot. Enthor. You did well. Well done, Enthor. The elves are amused with your with your stand. Well done. Ah, there. Galadrim wandering through the mist, or an Eldar with that helm. Awesome! Ah, Gil-galad, of course. That's why we've got it. The Elven King Gil-galad. And we now take Tharbad. We will sack it. And a large army comes toward us next. I will merge my troops. So at least we have one unit of Galadrim guards that can hold the front gate. That's fine. A veteran warrior. Sweet. And a shield bearer. I'm glad he is. And he has done to repair that. The gates. And the wall. And what are you? What is your grassland? Greenway guards. And Greenway sentries. Let's, if we can, get a boa going. And over here, what can we do? We're forests. This is perfect for elves. Elves do like their forests, but we are going to need an art gallery. But let's recruit some. Yeah, let's recruit some infantry here at. Where was it? Where even was I? Was it Thar? What? Where have I gone? Where did I even try and recruit that? Was that Isengard? Ah, I can recruit them at Isengard. Sweet. Hope is all not lost. Look, oh, wait, it'll take another 17 turns before I can recruit one again. Sweet. That's fair. Awesome. Right, so we've replenished our troops that we can so far at the Hornburg. Oh, we've got some troops here. Probably merge and consolidate all our forces shortly. And Fangorn, the remnants of Isengard, destroyed. Let's end the turn, see how Mordor reacts to us. And then we'll wrap up this part because we have just reached the hour mark. Ah, this just happened in my Harad Let's Play. You see my shield, my faction icon has now changed to that of Arnor. It's a glitch. Whenever Arnor resurfaces, even as an AI faction, if you're not playing as them, they seem to change your faction banner. So I'm not playing as Arnor. I'm playing as the Lórien Elves, but it won't change. I don't know how to get it back, and I don't want to disrupt my the mod files in case it corrupts my save or anything like that. So I will have to live with it. But when you watch the Harad part on Friday, you will see the same thing happens there. Kingdom of Arnor is reunited. If you wanted to watch that whole other video, sorry, forgot that actually. But fear not, watch the Harad part because the video is shown in that as well. Because it's the same things happen. Ents go home. Okay, they'll have to help us another time. Okay, I didn't realise they were helping me. Oh, they've gone home because actually, yeah, when the previous message they'd lost their homeland, so they would leave. Mission failed. Take that. Oh dear, sorry. So now they have officially gone home. Okay, that's good. Hopefully they'll come again now that I hold Fangorn. And I hold Tharbad. And they've not challenged me with any new troops coming across, so we will attack them next. Oh, this Robert Baratheon. Doppelganger. Anyway, that's where I'm going to wrap this one up for now, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed. Please do remember to comment, rate, subscribe, thumb up this video if you enjoyed it. Look forward to some Empire Total War tomorrow and some Harad on Friday. See you all again soon. Ciao for now.